Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, let me just acknowledge our pro-choice caucus co-chair, Diana DeGette, who is in a hearing right now and is unable to get out. She may be here toward the end of the press conference, but I want to just thank her for her tremendous leadership. Also, to our esteemed Democratic Women's Caucus Chair, Lois Frankel, and all of our members. And of course, our fearless whip, Catherine Clark, who you'll hear from in a few minutes. And also, let me just thank PCC leadership team, staff, and all of the incredible members of the caucus for their tireless work to protect reproductive freedom. Now, as co-chair of the Pro-Choice Caucus, which I am very proud of, I am so proud that over 24 members of Congress today brought guests who highlight the human impact of the GOP's extreme policies on reproductive care. Many of these remarkable storytellers, activists, providers, and more are standing in solidarity with us today. Soon you will hear directly from these very brave women. Women who are on the front lines of the war on reproductive freedom. Women whose entire lives have been disrupted or threatened simply because they sought or provided basic health care. Amanda, Caitlin, Brittany, and Damla, I think I can speak for everyone here when I say that we really are in awe of your courage, your strength, and your determination. Let's thank them, first of all, for being here. But also, I want to just say, I want to thank them for using their voices to effect change. And I personally know how vulnerable you must feel. I know how I felt when I talked about the abortion I had at 15 before Roe. But by sharing your own stories, you're calling attention to the devastating human toll of these extreme laws and raising the pressure on the GOP to put a stop to it. And that matters for millions of young people who don't know a world without Roe. People like my granddaughter, who will be here shortly, who I decided to bring as my guest this year, Simone. Being a young person in today's America is hard enough already. Can you imagine being a teenager and being told your body is not truly yours? That politicians have more control over your personal health decisions than you do? We cannot stop fighting for our young people. They deserve better. They deserve comprehensive, accurate, culturally responsive sexual education. Like I'm pushing my bill, the Real Education and Access for Healthy Youth Act. They deserve a future where they can access the full suite of reproductive care options from birth control to IVF to abortion. They deserve to access that care no matter how much money they make. If Congress passed my EACH Act this month, millions of people, especially black and brown women, would finally have equal access to abortion coverage. And finally, these women all deserve privacy and respect no matter their decision. That's why I never talked about my abortion, because I felt it was my decision, nobody else's business. So I know what it was like before Roe, but these last 2 years, we've seen what it was like. Make no mistake, we will never, ever, ever back down. Alongside the Biden administration, we will continue to fight for a future where our reproductive freedoms are no longer up for debate. Our bodies, our choice.